Alright, welcome back to a brand new video of the Target Individual Program, Target Individual Experience. I'm going to show you guys an example of how they will use other family members, my children, to engage in targeting and so forth, right? So my daughter and I she shared my Spotify account. I have Spotify. My son got his own account in which I can share up to 5 people, right? So I've already shared my Spotify account with 5 people, giving them their own, ability to uh, have Spotify on their devices with their password, with their sign-in password and such, right? So it doesn't affect when I'm listening to music, right? So my daughter, she never does this, okay? So even when I'm here, if I listen to music, even when she goes take a bath, she will never use. She would be able to use Spotify on her device instead of mine, right? But today now, right? She's going to take a bath. I had taken her out to eat, to go get lunch or what have you. And I had said to her last night, I said, let your mother know that I'm going to come get you and we're going to go out to have lunch. Which she didn't tell her mother, right? So when I called, Pam was like, she was still sleeping. I was like, okay, wake up. Pam did not want to wake up because she said that she has a doctor's appointment today at 4 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, you know? And the fact that, when she had a doctor's appointment a couple of days ago, she texted me. She's like, oh, I got a doctor's appointment. Can you come stay with Alyssa? Now, Ethan is not here. Even the kids don't have school today. Ethan has a trip that he went on with his school, and today is a holiday, so my daughter's home, right? So I'm saying, okay, Ethan's not here, all right, but yet you didn't tell me that you had a doctor's appointment. I mean, you told me the other day you had a doctor's appointment, and if I can come stay with her, and then you make this doctor's appointment for it doesn't matter the time, but I'm just saying it's kind of really weird that that you didn't tell me. I had to call you to let you know that I'm gonna uh, um, because I wanted to speak to Alyssa. So she was like, yeah, I have a doctor's appointment at 4 tomorrow. I'm like, okay, so you wasn't going to tell me this? Like I said, it's very the way how she behaved and the way she act. Like I said, that's why I don't fall for this shit anymore, right? I mean, I never fell for it, but now I just, like I said, I treat her how she treats me, okay, how she's treated me, right? So anyhow, uh, she goes into my daughter go take a bath, and I guess because she didn't want to wake up, say for whatever reason. I'm like, she's like, well, you can wake up when you get here, and I'm just like, no, wake up so she can go take a bath and she can get ready, you know, but no, but anyhow, so I'm in the kitchen listening to music, and my music stopped playing, and I'm like, what's going on? So I went to my phone, went to Spotify, and I see this Moby, everything is wrong. Where were you when I was lonesome? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So I changed it back to Bob Marley because that's what I listen to, right, all the time. So it changed back again. So I figured, I was like, okay, so listen. I said, listen, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, I'm listening to that. I'm like, no. I said, why are you doing this now? You've never done this before. So why are you doing it now? And as soon as I said that, the New York Predator Department started using their sirens. Okay? Then as soon as I said to her, why are you doing this? You've never done this before. The New York Predator Department started using the sirens. So again, when I talk about silent sound, manipulating children, manipulating people who are unaware of these technologies, this is what they're doing. This is how they criminalize a lot of us because they're creating the criminals, but we don't quite understand how. While we're blaming each other and ourselves. Okay? This is why I do what I do. Like I said, this is why I continue to expose them in ways that they attempt to try to prevent, right? And I'm doing it in the way that I'm doing it because I want people to know exactly what it is that they do, how victims of their crimes, what it is that they go through, what it is that the crimes that's committed against their families, how they do it. You know what I'm saying? And the technology, the psychological tactics and methods that they use. All right. So I'll talk to you guys in the next video.